Hi, this is the Destiny check-in for the Jack of Hearts. And what I'm going to do is the 52-day check-in. There's 2 cards that come with that. So a card at the top, a card at the bottom. Then I'm also going to do the Pluto and the Result card. Those are yearly cards that help to see how the year will be up until the next birthday. Okay, so that's coming up in July. So let's get ready to rumble. So this is a 52-day period that's in Saturn. It started February 23rd, and it's going to go up into April. And the card is a 4 of club. And again, I told you that's in your Saturn period. Saturn periods are normally difficult for us, and basically this is a card of overcoming illness and unfavorable influences. This could take the form of good news from someone who is ill or happy in spite of ill health. You have great power and positive thinking now, power of the mind that can be used constructively in many ways. Use this power to heal yourself or someone else, or to remove obstacles from your path. Any skepticism you display now is not in harmony with your inner beliefs. This card is such a strong influence that it will override any negative influences present during this period. Even if your other Saturn card were one of challenge or problem, this card guarantees that you will have a successful outcome and will overcome difficulties. The 4 of clubs is the card of mental satisfaction and stability. Whenever this card appears, you can bet that you will experience some mental peace for a while. Any sort or mental occupation you may be involved in will benefit from this stabilizing and practical influence. This is a good time to make plans for the future, since you are thinking clearer than ever. This card brings organization ability and the ability to achieve a solid foundation of knowledge about a particular subject. Just watch out for a tendency towards fixed mental attitudes that might alienate you from others. So I feel like that's what you should be seeing when he's around. If you're not, then you know that he's not being who and what he is supposed to be. So if you don't know, if you're talking to him or if you're seeing him, that's what you got to be listening for. Is he talking about organization? Is he talking about the future? If he's talking about some knowledge or gaining some knowledge that he has, then that means that he's being his true authentic self. If he's not talking about that, or you're not seeing these in this area, then he's not being his true authentic self. So the 10 of clubs is the other 52-day card that he has right now. And like I said, it started February 23rd. It's going to go to April 16th. So you should be seeing this some type of way in his life. So overcoming undesirable influences is indicated by this card, especially through the application of wisdom and knowledge. Healing power, especially using natural methods, could be present for you now. Use it to heal yourself and others. By applying self-control, you can conquer many problems during this period. This card also brings success in any of the mind-related fields, such as publishing or teaching, if one is ready to work hard to get it. Be ready for hard work. The success potential of this card is only accessed by those who are willing to put in a lot of effort in the process. As a matter of fact, this card often represents some project or task that is a lot of work. The basic meaning of the 10 of clubs usually brings measurable success in one of the mind-related fields or endeavors. This could be publishing or teaching, like I said, or other areas where large groups are benefiting from your talents and mental and brilliance. Recognition for your talents and efforts are common when this card is present. Essentially, The Ten of Clubs is the card of the teacher. It means spreading knowledge or information to large groups of people. This is a great card for those in the publishing, radio, or television businesses where much information is being distributed to large numbers. So, I don't know what and how this is going to reflect in his life. That's again why I'm telling you, you have to pay attention. You have to talk to him about the things that he wants to do and what he's doing. Now, it's said that you have to have, what is that? He has to have effort. He has to have a lot of effort if the card is going to be successful. So if he is basically whining and crying about, oh, this is not working out for me and stuff like that, then that means that, right, he's not balanced. He's not being his authentic self. Because if he's doing that and he's doing spiritual work, he's breathing, things like that, it's going to work out. The King of Hearts is his Pluto card. This year, he will be working on heart and emotional level in a big way. Perhaps you are in a business that has a lot of people contacts and you need more success in selling your ideas or in getting more cooperation. Just as likely, your role as a father has come into focus and you have decided to put more energy into it. This is the Father card and can represent a year when you as a man may really want to become a father. On a deeper level, you may have decided to take a more mature and responsible role with your emotions. Perhaps you are doing therapy and working on cleaning up past debris that blocks your present happiness. Whichever area of your life is being affected by this card, the goal you seek will take some determination from you. You will have to make some changes in yourself, and these may not always be easy. The affirmation is, I become the master of my emotions, and through that, the master of all of my relationships. I develop a kingly sort of love that expands my ability to accept and give loving help to others. So now what you got to do is see, that's what I'm saying. You have to look at him and see what is going on. If he is not showing signs of maturing, getting himself together, being on a higher plane, then he's not being his authentic self. You should be seeing a change in him. But you know what? You got all the way to July because his birthday is not to July 30th. So this card, you should be seeing some type of reflection, thinking about it. You've been dating him. Y'all was off and on even last year. So are you seeing maturity? And you have to be honest with yourself at this point, because I can give you all the readings that you want. I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to tell you what the cards say. I'm not adding anything to it because this is something that you have to do. But I can make it make sense. But so I can make it and I can let it have you see what you should be looking for. Okay? So you see what his cards are saying. It may be some illness or something like that. But if he is being his higher self, he's going to get over that illness. He has successful cards in the mental field. So he should be speaking. Clubs are communication cards. So he should be doing that. The heart is love cards. So he should be loving and kind and growing. Okay, the last card is the Ace of Hearts, and that's the Result card. Somehow connected with your Pluto card will be the element of desire for affection, a new love interest, or birth of a child. This highly motivated influence tells us that your creative impulses are directed towards love, home, and romance this year. Your pursuit will either cause you to complete this year with a new love or a child. This is one of the strongest indicators of childbirth. For women, your Pluto card will tell you more about the desire or the object you desire. The affirmation for this card is I complete this year with a new love, which could be a lover, friend, child, or something else that brings me great joy. Now, ma'am, you're going to have to look and do you some searching and see what's going on. And that's all I can say at this moment.